So Christine, this is your first time qualifying for the Ironman World Championship. What's it feel like to be here in Kona?
It's awesome. It's great to finally be here. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling too good. I was a little bit jet-lagged, tired from traveling for about 12 hours. So driving from the airport to my hotel, I kind of started getting nervous, seeing all the ripped bodies running around. But I went for a little run, had about 10 hours of sleep last night, and now I'm feeling great. Just swam the whole swim course. Felt pretty cool.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in a suburb of Chicago in St. Charles. It's like 40 miles west of the city.
Okay.
And I've lived in the city now for 5 years.
What is your athletic background?
Swimming.
Swimming?
I've swam competitively since I was 7.
Okay. You're a pretty tall woman.
I am.
How tall are you?
6 feet.
6 feet. That's pretty helpful to be a swimmer, isn't it?
That's very helpful for swimming. Not as much running. I'm very injury prone for the run, being taller, but yeah, swimming helps a lot.
So how'd you go from swimming to being a triathlete?
My dad did triathlons from the time, basically, that I can remember. I guess when I was about 7 or 8, I started going to watch him. He competed for about 10 years. He was very successful, and then I did the Chicago Kids Triathlon a couple years, and then started actually racing in them again when I was about 24. So swimming, that helps a lot. Swimming's most people's weakness and what they're apprehensive about, but that came naturally to me. Tried to learn how to ride a bike. That's the slowest of the 3 disciplines for me, but I've always enjoyed running. Ran to stay in shape in high school and college.
So what's the Chicago triathlon community like?
It's great. It's difficult to train in Chicago just because there's not really too many good routes to bike 100 miles from my door, so it's a lot of driving out up to Madison, out to Galena, anywhere in the suburbs of Chicago to get some good riding in. Lots of cars in the city. But we actually have a group. I train with WellFit Elite. WellFit is a triathlon-specific training center they opened a few years ago. We have an elite team that it's pretty fun. We do a lot of races together. We have a coach, and we have 4 workouts a week that we train together in. So we do like a track workout, 2 swims, and an interval bike workout. So there is definitely a large triathlon community in Chicago.
So how's your season been so far? I saw you had some good results in Chicago, which is kind of you start there as a kid, and then you're there winning as an amateur.
Yeah, it was, my season has had some hiccups, to say the least. I've had some injuries. I had shin splints, which is a recurring injury for me, but from April through July. But I ran through quite a few races with that. It was okay, and then I got hit by a car mid-July. Broke my clavicle, which is still a big bump in my shoulder, and pulled my groin, which has still been nagging, but I've been able to race, and I'm still optimistic about this race, but my run training has not been there, so that's what we will see will happen on Saturday. So if I can pull out a marathon at high speed, I don't know, but I'm going to try.